Hello everyone, welcome to another inspiring episode of our Career Talk series. Today's session truly special as we are joined by an inspiring IT leader, Seema, who brings 20 years of rich experience working with global companies like IBM, TCS, Citibank, and many more. And from high pressure software delivery roles to now contributing to the CyberFirst initiative under the UK government, her journey is wonderful. Example of resilience, growth, and continuous evolution in the tech world. So, Seema, we are really delighted to have you with us here, and a very warm welcome to you.
Thank you so much, Priyanka and Saira. First of all, thanks for
Pleasure is
having me
ours.
here.
Pleasure is
And
ours.
now,
Extremely
before we begin this insightful conversation, I would like to introduce my co-host Saira. She has been actively engaging with students and professionals throughout meaningful discussions and career-focused interactions. Saira, it's wonderful to have you here, and please introduce yourself and share a few words.
Sure. Thanks a lot, Priyanka, for your kind words. Yes, as along with Priyanka, I'm also a career counselor. I work from the southern part of India. I've been helping students in making informed career decisions right from standard eighth grade onwards. And we basically help people in stream selection, in their course selection, and as well as college selections. So we're just trying to make a better future for the kids around. So, and we are absolutely delighted to have industry experts like Seema, so that our students get really enlightened and look forward the way ahead. Thank you, Seema, for having us, for being here. Thank you.
Thank you, Saira. Thank you, Priyanka, for having me on your call here on this forum. It's a privilege, and you both are doing fantastic job. I think in my days we didn't have this kind of a career counseling and career guidance, but it's good that you are contributing and you have given me this opportunity to share my experience. And if this is somewhere useful to your students and students across worldwide, it will be really great pleasure for me to do that. So thanks again, and I'll get started here just to give my introduction. As Priyanka mentioned, I am Seema Ambrale, my full name, and I work in UK. I live in UK for last 20 years with my family. I'm originally from India, from Mumbai, and where I grew up and studied, and then I came here to settle down in this place, called Northern Ireland within UK. So my journey has been very, as Priyanka very well mentioned, it's an evolving journey, and that's how it should be in any tech field, and that's something most of the people have experienced, and that's one of the thing about very specific about IT career, and which I have first-hand experience. So where I started, basically I started from India when I was child. As like the children who are now watching, I was very much inclined toward science and maths since beginning, and then I went for a course in VGTI. It's a very reputed college where I did my licentiate diploma in electrical engineering, because I was very sure that I wanted something in engineering side, and that's how I followed being passionate about maths, physics. And after doing diploma, I didn't want to stop there, so I went for the degree course, and I was topper within my engineering college, so I could manage to get into Sardar Patel College of Engineering, which is another reputed government college in Mumbai. So after finishing engineering course, I was again, as you see in IT industry, and currently what we are facing, there was like Y2K and other challenges, and the bubble burst, and that time the job market wasn't great. But since I was very passionate about these courses on electrical side, and I did lots of industry experience during those courses, I got into Tata Power, which is a power distribution company, power generation as well in Mumbai, as well as I got into BSS. So I had few options in campus recruitment, and where I started my journey as an electrical engineer in Tata Power. After that, like there was again the boom for IT, and those things were going on. and that was somewhere at the back of my mind. So if you see, my journey has kind of evolved over the period, and as I go through that, I kind of in the exploratory stage. So even though I had a stable job, everything happy days, everything was good, I thought like let's give it a go, and I went for a TCS all India round, and I got selected there. So TCS got me as a system engineer, and that was something totally new. And they gave me 3 months of IT training, as they call it as management training. So I went for that, and it was again like it's a completely new exploration because my mindset was more on the engineering side. But yeah, I think this was useful, my engineering core principles. And when I went in Tata's, this gave me a big exploratory experience how the IT world is, because currently I can relate students are doing industry experience and then they're doing some more
Yes.
projects. But I I was kind of put on the deeper end, and I was directly into the projects which are for the US tech companies in BFSI sector, like business, financial fintech kind of roles. So I worked there for 2 years, then moved to IBM again as a mainframe developer. So that's my start, and with family I came here, and I happened to find a job in similar kind, which where we are using IBM mainframe in a company called Allstate NI. So I started working there, went to Chicago a few times for the work, and then I won't jump everything now here. So I had been to 6 to 7 companies within UK, within this journey, in which with different domains, business domains, including BFSI, e-learning, product companies. I was product engineering manager in few companies called Variant and OpenWave, which is a telecom domain, and also worked in company called Sensata, which is automotive sector. So I have like variety of business domain experience, tech stack, and most of these last more than a decade. I'm working as a mainly as an engineering leader. So it's more, my role is more like senior leader, senior management and leadership kind of role. So that's so far my journey, and it's been thrilling journey, I would say, lots of
It's a
learning.
great journey and great experience, Imano.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. So that's the exciting thing. If you're ready for a huge ride, tech is the place, and IT is that. It will definitely go. And to summarize that, I have kind of been to places, had get to meet different type of people, different skill set, and it is a fantastic kind of exposure in working in IT industry. And it's again a global company, so global teams across. I worked in teams in India, in Vietnam, in US, Germany, Australia. So it's always it's a global kind of environment which I enjoy the most. So so far it's good. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, having worked in UK, what difference do you see in work culture and opportunities in the global tech industry?
So that's a very good question, Priyanka. So UK, I came here accidentally. To be honest, nothing planned. Those days we never planned like the currently how the generations are so smart and planning. So I
Yes,
came with
true.
my husband here. I used to work in New York before coming to UK as a client side from IBM. So I had that experience. When I came here, I was thinking of staying here for 6 months and going back home to India. But then when I started working here, the one of the important thing culturally I found it is really highlight was work-life balance. So work-life balance is so good in UK, and that's something I really liked working here, especially having a younger family. So I could manage my work as well as family. And the other highlight is 9 to 5 is the core hours. Like when they call it as core hours. So within core hours, people do not take any personal calls, and it's a complete
Oh.
focus kind of work.
Mhm.
So that's the best thing I felt like. You don't need to stretch your work at 5 o'clock sharp. People leave the office, and that's make it easier for us. So when we are working, we are fully productive, and as you go, you can switch off and you can enjoy your personal life. So that's the biggest highlight I felt. And also before COVID, like I've been working before COVID, so I had children and I was managing that. But they had like a flexibility also, so flexible start time and flexible end time. So those some companies are very people friendly. Allstate was one of those. So I had given that option. But whenever you're working, it's more productive. Instead of like sometimes people have that mindset like how much time you're sitting in the office, instead of that like how much productive you are, how what
Yes.
outcomes you are producing. So that's the important thing. So that culturally I like that part of UK, I would say. And what else, like opportunity, as you asked me the next question. So opportunity wise, so I'll give my example. Maybe the time is different now, but I have been doing worked in all these companies without any references. I've
Oh,
gone through merit and I've built up that portfolio. So I can, if I can do that, and if you have resilience and that zeal and enthusiasm to work hard and take any challenge, then everything, like you have sky's the limit, I would say. And you'll definitely get lots of opportunities. Talent has been recognized here. And
mm,
before COVID, like this, like after COVID, things have changed because as you
yes.
see, most of the things are remote working, work from homes worldwide. It's happening similarly here also. So that flexibility part was still further useful if you don't have to commute longer distances. And I think, yeah, I mean, the remote working also given in as a high tech industry, will see there are lots of remote jobs created. So in UK as well as worldwide. So that's kind of given more edge now, and that's the advantage I would say. So tech wise, like there are lots of opportunities. There are currently some industry changes happening, but overall, if you see on an average, it has been a great opportunity wise. Yeah.
Okay. So good to
Mhm.
know actually, yes. So,
Yeah.
if we talk about cybersecurity particularly, so cybersecurity is becoming a very popular field today. What
Mhm.
exactly is cybersecurity and why it is so important to this digital world?
Absolutely. So you mentioned digital word, which is a very good terminology. Digital word, because we are living. Previously, we were living in the normal of a real world, but now we are living in a digital world. And as this word landscape is increasing, you see the landscape is increasing. There are more threats. So the way we have in the offline world, you have threat thieves around, or there are crimes happening. Similarly, since we are living in a digital world, there are obviously where there are people, there are crimes, and these online crimes are happening. There are threats, vulnerabilities, and every other day cyber attacks happening, ransomware being done, like your system sensitive data is exposed, and those kind of things are happening very often. And recent time, the number of things happening like cyber attacks, the incidents are increasing in number. This is one of the reasons cyber security demand is increasing, because of the as you said, the digital landscape is increasing. Also because of the use of cloud technology, there are a few other technologies which are coming into picture. So cloud is on internet, and there are number of things are connected to internet. So network wise, as the number of assets getting into the network, you call that the attack surface has increased. So as the attack surface increase, there are more vulnerabilities and more attacks happening. And with the advent of AI now, the attacks are getting very fast. So the
Higher.
faster it is, so you need to be. So it's like always being a bad actor there and a good actor. As a cyber expert, you will be protecting your systems. That's a defense, and it's a race against the bad actors, and that race has become very super fast now. So it's very important, and that's why the demand is so much increasing. Like in statistical, if you see UK wide, within this next 4 years, the demand is almost going to be 40 to 50% increase,
Okay.
which is a very huge number. And that's why it's so much important and to get into cyber security, and also use AI. So there are few things like so AI, cloud, cyber security, as well as data science and data engineering. So these are certain four areas. I think those are highlighted because that's currently been kind of an ecosystem to get this world more intelligent and smarter. So those things are kind of driving. the demand in cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is one aspect, but there are other aspects also in demand, as you see. And AI and cybersecurity is the best, one of the best combination. Yeah.
Such an
That's a whole
insightful
lot of information.
discussion, actually. Yes, lot of. So just over to you, Saira. Please ask.
Yeah. So going ahead, I would like to know what are the type of skills the students should actually develop in themselves, the technical as well as the soft skills, to get ready for the future careers in technology, especially cybersecurity.
So, technology-wise, the career, see, this is one of the, like, it's not, people think that it's very techy scale and there are so much technology. Some people feel kind of overwhelmed looking at the number of tech stuff is happening, and the number of technological advancement, the tools, every day there are new tools coming, so it's kind of overwhelming. But the advice is like always stick to the basics and stick to your fundamentals. So the main thing is being inquisitive. Having that curious mindset is so important in being in IT, whether it is current age or always it's been like that. So I have been studying throughout my life, and I'm currently still doing some certification and some exams and studying throughout. So if you have that curious mindset, agility to learn new things, then it is definitely will be useful. There are other things very like the way it is going so fast, so learning and adapting the things which is more important for this. And always I would suggest that even though the things are changing, it's like a lot of fluffy things around and lots of noise, so stick to your fundamentals. If your fundamentals are really good, then nothing can shake you. So stick to the basics, know the fundamental knowledge, have that curious mindset, have some because it is artificial intelligence word now, so having human side of it will be useful. So having the empathy and having those human skills, collaboration, team collaboration, so those kind of communication, these are most important skills I think people need to develop along with the tech skills. So tech skills is not just the mandatory or that can be learned, but these are the basic skills. It's nothing different than expected. So everybody has those skills already. Just need to sharpen that, and
Yes.
just need to focus. Focusing is so important because there is so much noise around. So not feeling overwhelmed and focusing on
So
what
much
is
of that
so.
distraction, actually. For if we talk about
Yeah.
students only, there's so much distraction.
Yeah,
Also,
in
this is
short,
the
is that any requirement that a particular certification is very important for cybersecurity? Something of the top leading institutions which offer certification in cybersecurity?
Yeah, CompetIA is one of that. So you can start like cybersecurity, even though cybersecurity has few initial requirement likes of sorry about this. Yeah. So cybersecurity needs to have networking knowledge, so you can go and do some
Cisco and
networking.
something
Yeah,
like that.
just understand like operating system networking. So go get those fundamentals very clear first, and then go to Cisco. Cisco is been the traditional player in that. Cisco Cybersecurity Essential is one of the
Security.
basic certification. You
Right.
can start doing that, but then CompetIA and these are other certification to crack the roles. So the basic roles will be SOC analyst, security analyst, these kind of roles. But if you, as you go higher, there are penetration testing kind of role. Pen test are the ethical hackers. So if you go, it's a like there are other CSIP kind of other
Yeah,
certifications,
I see.
which yeah, so those can be done as you go to the next level, but you can get started with this
Start with
smaller, yeah.
networkings. Yeah,
And there are
yeah.
other areas. So if I when I started exploring last 2 years, I thought that it's a cybersecurity, so it's this, and then I saw it's like could be a 3 years course. Like it's so
oh,
vast, and there are so many like GRCs, like governance risk analysis. So those are the
Right.
other areas. So you have choice where you want to fit, and you can even go into training part or education or doing as a compliance person like auditor. So there are number of opportunities, and just not to be like it's not the person who is having a hoodie and doing hacking. It's not every cybersecurity expert is hacker.
Not like
You
that.
they have number of roles, and you can fit your skill set into different roles. So
That's very
number
true.
of opportunities there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. I
just to
mean,
give you
because
an
most of
example, like
us
yeah,
most of us have this myth. I mean, cybersecurity is that
Yeah.
hoodie guy
Yeah.
who does everything.
Yeah, it's not the case. Yeah, absolutely not. Yeah, at least for the cyber security professional, I'm not sure that the bad actors may be doing that, but yeah.
Yeah, as you had already said, being inquisitive and adaptive is very important. What other things should our students stay updated and prepare themselves for
Mhm.
best opportunities? I will not say future, but for the best opportunities.
Yeah, that's a very good question. So, basically, people need to, current information technology, people need to be informed. So, instead of getting overwhelmed, having a generalized view, and people should know what they are passionate about, what their interest areas, and not just saying that in general terms. I'm just not saying general terms. I'm saying that you need to go deeper and just understand what you are interested in specifically, and how they, I will give you some practical tips, like how they can know that. In UK, it's a trend, it's a normal thing in this as a part of school. Like, people go for a work experience when they are in year 10, in 10 standard 10 9 sorry 10th, 11
Internships.
and 12 onwards. So going for work experiences, whichever fields you are interested in, and just trying out those work experiences, doing volunteering work, I think that will give experience, not only IT, any other field also, if
Any
you're
field,
interested in
any
medicine
skills.
or
Yes.
pharmacy. So I think going there and having that experience, and then understanding first hand experience, instead of us looking at social trend or what other people are doing or peer pressure, just go and experience and see what do you feel, and just reflect on it, or get help of you, like people like you. That will be really useful to understand where their interests are, and then focusing on that. But getting technologically, like getting all this information updates coming to them, everybody has emails, so get
Yes.
some kind of subscription, and get weekly kind of updates what's happened in this week for AI or cybersecurity. And there are lots of like these kind of newsletters coming, so
Yeah.
subscribe to those.
Forums and yeah,
Yeah, those
newsletters.
forums, and just keep updated, and do like just try working something hands on, and that will give you help and create your portfolio. You don't need to go to any industry or have the first break. You can
Very
develop
true.
your own portfolio. So I think
Yeah.
that's how people can but it's most important in just staying connected with yourself and what's important for you, than just going through the noise around and what's the
Exactly.
trend, that kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you strike the golden word. Internships, do accordingly as you want to do. So that's basically the
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah.
And the last question would be, what advice would you like to give to our students who want to pursue a career in the future technology?
Yeah, so this is like currently because of AI and the other emerging technologies, I think the industry is going through some reset, and it's some people scared, that feel fearful, and some people find that is an opportunity. So because I think this is an opportunity, because there are a number of things getting shifted, but that doesn't mean it's negatively. There are, if something is going, as you see, as the advent, I'm just going back to the original thing, like the way before digitization happened, like digital transformation happened. We were offline. If you go to the olden days, like those,
Yes, yes.
they had like books and like written documentation on everything in the municipal offices and all that. So now digitization has happened, and that time people were scaring that their job will go, and but the digitization has created so many jobs. And
Yeah,
AI is
exactly.
actually evolution of that digitization journey, where not only automation, we are making our digitization more smart and intelligent, where you have predictive analysis, and you're kind of predicting the future, you're personalizing the things, and then you're helping enabling the decision making, and making your digitization more smarter, and it's more intelligent. And that's how this is going right now. And it's super fast, and it's exciting right now. But even though there are certain jobs who are changing, the roles are changing, but there are a number of jobs which will be created in an exciting time. There are some turbulences happening at the moment, but that will go away and eventually settle down. And I think there is, as coming back to your question, uh, can you, like you mentioned about how the parents and children
Yeah,
can
yeah. Advice to the confusing parents, because
yeah.
these days, as you said, the buzzword is cybersecurity. So we see all of them running behind just the course of cybersecurity. They forget the core courses. So any
Yeah.
advice on that?
Yeah, that's a very good thing. But then, yeah, that's as I mentioned earlier also, like knowing what you want. Because see, if I'll just break it down, if you have time here, uh,
Yeah, we do have.
basically, yeah, data analysis. For example, if you are a visualization person, you are creating data analysis reports and all. If you are AI, like you have machine learning, you are more a mathematical person, you will go into AI side. Cybersecurity is someone who likes to be on their toe always and see how they can defend and those kind of things. So you need to understand who you are actually. Instead of going with the social trend, just follow your own core and what you are more
Yes.
interested, and follow that path. I would advise that, instead of just knowing that, and just knowing for knowing that you have to go to the right people and talk to right people, and also
Understand what
experience
they
on
are
your
good.
own. Yeah, your own experience, and the child and whoever is deciding that, they need to understand. And I would say that this is not the end of, because people are panicking 12th standard. Well, it's not end of the journey, because I see in UK I've experienced people at my age also exploring and changing their career. So this is going to be very much a norm. The career won't be like one person will be doing one stream. There will be
Exactly.
generalization happening, and there'll be crossover, and people will be doing number of things together. So, and that's how the word works. So that's the generalization is going to happen. And you need to be ready and adaptive. And even though if you may, the decision is decision, there is nothing wrong and right in that. Every decision will give you some experience and learning, so you take that as positively. And if you think that, yeah, you haven't selected the right one, you can go for the next one. But yeah, it's just don't follow the other people. See what's
Yes.
important for you, what is your inclination, how you find, like whether you are really enjoying that or not. If it is like, it is an enjoyable thing, it's your passion or enjoyable, it's you're good at it, or maybe you are enjoying that part of doing that type of role, then your work will not be a pressure for you. It will be a fun
Exactly.
activity. It's like a game, playing a game. So just
Very true.
follow
Very
your
true.
inner like spark, what your
Passion
inner
and
spark says.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was a
And I would
beautiful
say
insight.
the just do another thing is like, because technique take field has lots of no, terminology and other things bombarded, and people get confused. So go to somebody who can explain you in layman terms. I'll give an example just quickly. So we Priyanka use cloud, AI, and four things actually. So I can give an analogy, like it's like a city. We have a city planned here, so you need an infrastructure. So cloud computing is nothing but is giving you that infrastructure. Then you have data science. So data science is nothing but they are actually creating that insight and prediction. Prediction is actually AI, but they are like a city planner kind of person. But if you look at the traffic light, they are the AI, which is actually regulating, planning, making, enabling the decision. And the last one is cybersecurity, our police system or traffic police. So this is something which I can explain you in very simple layman terms,
Amen.
and just go to that basic level, make it easier for you, and see it will be really enjoyable. So things which looks daunting are not actually that bad, and they can be made fun. And as a part of CyberFirst also, we go to sometimes schools and colleges and show them how this can be done very in simple terms, very easy way. So
Yeah,
you just
that was a
just
very
try to, yeah, make
that
it
was a very
fun for
beautiful way
you.
of putting
Yeah,
things forward. Yeah.
yeah, because
Thanks.
it's
Actually, and
like,
it was a so informative session actually. For a student point of view, if I talk about, yes, really, Seema, you simplified everything.
thank you so much. And if you guys need more information or any more kind of more details on any of these areas, please contact me on my LinkedIn, and you can contact to Priyanka. I'm in touch with her always. So whoever wants to get in touch, my email, I'm just going to put on my chat. My LinkedIn
Sure.
ID, and just and you can search for seema.umbrale, so you'll see it. I'll just put it posted here.
Great.
So it
Great.
is fun, like just the decisions, or the I'll just one more advice that your life is a very big journey, and it's always exploratory, and will be exploring, experimenting things. So don't try to fail, and wherever you think that you can, it's a lesson learned. It's nothing wrong in that, and it's a journey, and you'll be learning and evolving and adapting. So be ready for that. It's a big ride, and enjoy your ride. That's the first thing. Like enjoying that is most important.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, these are the words from my expert. So I think the students are all ears for it. Thank you so much, Seema, for
Thank
all
you.
your beautiful insights. It was great having you over here. Over to you,
Thank you so
Priyanka.
much, Saira and Priyanka, and you both are doing fantastic job. I really admire you.
Thank
I
you.
wish I had somebody like you when I was growing up. So
Yeah,
I would advise everyone to take help of you and make most of you. So I have taken for my son with Priyanka's advice. So I can totally relate to the parents now because I'm being a parent. I know how difficult it is to choose that path. But yeah, it is not the final destination. It's a growing thing, and just take it easy with that, I would say. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Seema, for your
Thank you.
insightful session and so much of information.